Yaira Nami, blessings to you. My name is Joshua from Chosen Vessels, the Preacher's channel. This so far is our second video presentation as of today, August 10th, 2019. So what follows is Jacob's Eve, or Jacob's ancient Hebrew name, recovered by means of the ancient Hebrew revived complete chart. And speaking of the Eve, how has Eve become Hebrew? Okay, so Eve is the original word. Okay, now the verb in Eve is not available in the English language. It is not available in the European languages. Wherefore, it was substituted with either a V, which is a letter V, which is close in resemblance, or by a letter B, which is close in sounding. So please keep in mind that Eve, the ancient Hebrew, is always read from right to left. So Eve, and it is pronounced Eve. Okay, the Eve, and this is the European spelling of it. It is the Eve, or and if you read it from um, left to right, as is in the European languages, you get Ivri, and where the b substituted the v, you get the Ibri. Okay, and Ibri became Hebrew, which is the latter version of Eve as we now have it. So this is the ancient Hebrew revived complete chart booklet or book, which we have been using to detail these revelations to you. According to Genesis chapter 25, verse 26, Jacob's name is describing the event which took place at his birth. In Genesis chapter 25, verse 26, from the King James Version, we read, "And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was threescore years old when she bare them." Okay, so please notice four elements in the context. The first one being his, the second being hand, the third being took hold on, and the fourth being Esau's heel. Okay, now in Jacob or in Jacob, the root consonants or the syllables are the ya, the ka, the o, and the b. Now there are two uh, things. Now, if we go with this spelling of Jacob, the current spelling of Jacob, we have, there are two things wrong with it, which according to the context, okay, and what do I mean by that? Okay, if we take the Yah in the ancient Hebrew, it is a short for Yahweh, okay, or the wind. So notice that in Genesis 25, verse 26, there is no mention of Yah or Yahweh in Jacob. Okay, that's the first thing. And then in the second thing is Jacob did not have Yah or Yahweh in his name, right? That's why Yah appointed him a new name. Yah appointed him a second name, which is what? Yashrael or Israel and in Yisrael you have the Yah. Okay, so Yah is not in Jacob's name, okay, originally. So there is something wrong with the spelling we now have, which is Jacob's. That's the first thing. And the second thing we notice that is not in the context of Jacob's birth is the ba. Okay, the ba in the ancient Hebrew is the house. Okay, and there is no mention of ba here in Jacob. However, we do see the hand. Okay, the ka, the hand, the ka, and then we do see took hold on the o, and the o in the ancient Hebrew means to restrict. Okay, so hand restricts. Okay, now if we go with the context of Genesis 25 verse 26, we see the his. Okay, that is the a in the ancient Hebrew. Okay, it is the third person pronoun in the ancient Hebrew. And then we have the hand, that is the ka. Okay, the hand in the ancient Hebrew. And then we have the took hold on. Okay, that's the o. It means to restrict. And then the fourth thing is Esau's heel or his foot, and the foot symbol is that in the ancient Hebrew, in the Eve, it is the foot. Okay, so altogether we have Akov. Okay, Akov and Akof. All right, as in confirmation in Hosea chapter 12 verse 3 from the King James version, Yahweh himself says, speaking of Akov, okay, in confirmation, he says, quote, he, Akov, took his brother by the heel in the womb, and by his strength he had power with Yahweh, with God. So in Akov, we have he grabbed Esau or Esau by the heel or by the foot. So Akov is the correct pronunciation or the correct spelling of Jacob. So thanks again for watching. We have more presentations coming, so stay tuned, and we look forward to seeing you in our next presentation.